Hey, welcome into your review for the Jets and Ducks Game 3 from last night. I'm going to go ahead and say it right away. This was by far the best game, hands down, bar none, from start to finish of the playoffs so far. Instant classic, for sure. I got to start out by giving the crowd some love. Much deserved props. That might have been the best crowd I've ever witnessed in a hockey game. Uh, they weren't too far off from beating the world record for decibel volume in a sporting event either. I believe the Seahawks in the NFL have the record. This was their first home playoff game in 19 years for the Jets, and the first ever since re-entering the league. The Jets were down 2 games to none going in, and they would need all the help they could get to try and knock off the overpowering Ducks. The Jets gave the Ducks all they could handle in the first one, and the second, but just couldn't get the bounces. It was about halfway through the first when Lee Stemniak put the Jets on the board. The fucking place exploded there. The Jets' main problem in this series so far, though, is they haven't been able to get any of the bounces to go their way. And just as it looked like they would take a 1-0 lead into the intermission, fucking Cam Fowler evened it up with under 10 seconds to go in the period. As I was watching, I almost expected something like that was going to happen. Just seemed like the way the game had been going, they're getting all the bounces. That was a heartbreaker for Winnipeg. You couldn't tell, though, by the crowd. Reaction, they were still roaring, "Go, Jets, go! Go, Jets, go!" Trying to rile them up for the second period. They outshot the Ducks 12-7 in the frame. I thought it was actually probably their best period of hockey they played so far. Well, their best 59 minutes and 50 seconds, I guess you'd say. In the second, Corey Perry made it 2-1 Anaheim, 3:08 in. Right after the goal, he was cheap shotted by Dustin Byfuglien, who was clearly mad at how out of position he was in the play. He needs to play smarter than that. He's an impact player for Winnipeg, and they need him out there if they want to do anything. After killing the penalty, the Jets got a big goal from Tyler Myers. This might have been the loudest the place got. Like, they had fucking exploded on this one. They're going insane at this point. Near the midway mark of the period, Blake Wheeler would give the Jets the lead, but it wouldn't be too far after that Jacob Silverberg answered. At 16:04 of the period on a nice feed from Ryan Kessler. Fucking Kessler. Kessler's played his best game of the series, and I still feel when healthy, he's one of the best players in the game, for sure. In the world. In the world. It looked like it was going to go into the break all even. But finally, Winnipeg gets a bounce. Finally. Terrible turnover led to a road hockey type goal and a howitzer from Brian Little. I thought the building might fall down at this point. Not one fan was in their seat when he scored the goal. The shots were even at 13 apiece in the second, and the Ducks were not going to panic though, as they have trailed both previous games by a goal going into the third. But fuck, it looked like the Jets were going to hang on. But Ryan Kessler comes through at 17:46 of the third on a beautiful pass from Jacob Silverberg. It went through the legs of Cogliano. Cogliano, a little fact here on him, he's actually the leading Ironman in the NHL. I don't think he's missed a game in 5 or 6 years. Fucking tough little kid. But wow, what a game this is. You couldn't script it any better at this point. Going into the overtime, I remember listening to Don Cherry there on Coach's Corner. And he's like, this game's going to be won from the point shot. And you were right, Don. The game was won from the point. Richard Rakyle would put one on from the point through a screen that beat Pavlik. Fucking heartbreaking to have that happen to the Jets after playing such a good game. And it's heartbreaking to be down 3-0 after playing them this close in the series. If they're going to lose this series, though, it would be nice to see them get that one home win. And then maybe lose in Game 5 in Anaheim, you know. That crowd deserves a win. That'd be awesome. And you never know. You get one at a time, boys. One at a time. That's all you need to start. Don't be thinking of Game 7. Be thinking of Game 4. I don't expect them to give up, though, in the series. But it's really not looking good for them. Brian Little was excellent, I thought, for Winnipeg. He registered 6 shots on goal, 3 hits in the 20 minutes he played. And also that big goal there in the second. Ryan Kessler was, I thought, Anaheim's best player. He does everything. Like, he did get beat quite a few times in the face-off. He's normally pretty consistent in the circle, but he back checks. He fucking scored the big goal they needed. He set up another one. Really good pickup for Anaheim this year, I feel, getting him. He just couldn't stay healthy in Vancouver with that hip injury, but that year he scored 47 goals. He was one of the best players fucking in the league, and I feel like he might be getting back to that plateau he was on. Perry and Silverberg seem to be too much for the Jets too in this one. Perry in that goal kind of just he schooled Byfuglien. That's why Byfuglien cheap shotted him. He was pissed off that he was so out of position on it. And yeah, he's got to be much better. Dustin Byfuglien does. The scary thing for Winnipeg is Ryan Getzlaf had a game he doesn't want to soon remember, I don't think, and they still won the game. It's scary. But yeah, don't give up yet, Jets fans. Just remember, LA did it last year. Anything can happen. The Red Sox fucking did it against my Yankees a long time ago. Anything can happen in sports. Anything. Thanks for watching the video. You can follow me over at Push Start Sports. Or hit that like button. Subscribe. I'm out.